I found out my wife was cheating, and what I discovered afterward broke everything I believed about our life together. Lisa and I had been married 6 years. At first, it felt like the dream. Laughter, comfort, the kind of trust one never questioned. Over time, though, things shifted. She grew distant. Her phone was always within reach. She started smiling at messages and tilting the screen away when I walked in. She signed up for a gym she'd never mentioned before. She came home one night smelling of a cologne that wasn't mine and said she'd spent the evening at her sister's. I told myself I was being paranoid. I didn't want to be the insecure husband, but the doubt kept nagging until finally one Friday, I couldn't ignore it. She said she was going out with her sister again. I called the sister's number casually. "Hey, Lisa left something at home. Can you pour on?" And heard the silence, then confusion. "What? Lisa's not here." My heart dropped. I grabbed my keys and followed the trail. I remembered the gym bag in her trunk and pulled up at the gym she'd been name-dropping for months. Her car sat in the lot, but she wasn't inside. Across the street, I watched her slip into a hotel with another man. My jaw clenched so tight my teeth ached. I could have charged and screamed, ruined everything in a moment of fury. Instead, I waited. I wanted the whole truth, not a scene. 2 hours later, she emerged, hair perfect, face flushed with a contentment she hadn't shown me in a long time. The man walked beside her, hand on her lower back. They kissed. It wasn't casual. It was intimate. I took pictures, not to cling to them, but to have proof I could not deny. The next morning, she acted as if nothing had happened. Kisses on the cheek, coffee, humming. I stayed silent, but I moved. I wanted names. I had his face in his car. I wanted to know who he was. What I learned made my blood run cold. He was married, and his wife was 8 months pregnant. That changed everything. This wasn't just betrayal between two people. It was something that could destroy more lives. I contacted his wife. At first, she didn't believe me. Then when I sent the photos, the phone call collapsed into stunned silence and then quiet, heartbreaking sobs. I realized Lisa's affair wasn't secret tryst. It was wrecking other people's lives. That night, I set my plan. I left my laptop open on the dining table with the photos displayed. When Lisa passed by and froze, color draining from her face, I didn't rush her. I sipped my drink and kept my voice steady. "What is this?" She stammered and tried to deny it, but her hands shook, her breathing quickened. I let her squirm. "Do you know he has a wife?" I asked. "Do you know she's pregnant?" She opened her mouth and found no answer. Panic and shame flickered across her features. I told her. I said, standing up, I sent her the pictures. Tears welled in Lisa's eyes, but they weren't apologies. They were the look of someone who'd been caught. She was sorry for being found out, not for the harm she'd caused. I grabbed my jacket. "Enjoy the mess you made," I said, and I walked out. I didn't look back. I didn't need to. The life I thought I knew had collapsed, and there was nothing for me to do in that house but leave.